Brilliance Audio.
A Fatal Affair by A.R. Torre. Performed by Nancy Peterson. Well, this will be interesting. Farah smoothed down the front of her blouse, hoping the bit of strawberry yogurt on the right breast wasn't too apparent. The bright blue long-sleeved button-up was her favorite. It refused to wrinkle, no matter what she put it through. But she hadn't expected to meet celebrities in it, or to have needed one of the shout wipes she typically kept in her car. She glanced at Kevin, who yawned, clearly unconcerned by the address or his rumpled appearance. They were on their second call of the day, the first one, a gas station robbery, having come in at 8 a.m. This was just 2 miles east, but a different world from the dingy 7-Eleven. This wasn't just rich people. This was Hugh Iverson and Nora Kemp, Hollywood's golden couple. There hadn't been a bigger it couple since Brad and Angelina, and Farah's mind was ticking through the potential ways that 2 dead bodies had ended up behind their private gates. Kevin wrapped the knocker on the copper double front door and smoothed a hand over his thinning salt and pepper hair. The doors had probably cost more than Farah's Grand Cherokee, and were a glistening standout on the modern white adobe mansion, which was accented with dark woods, more copper, and rich foliage. Nice place. Are you surprised? She asked dryly, glancing back as 2 crime scene vans pulled through the gates and parked behind their unmarked SUV. Me and Trish looked at a place just 2 doors down last week. Didn't pull the trigger on it. No tennis court. So... He tucked his hands in the pockets of his light gray pants and shrugged. You know Trish and her tennis. Farah smiled at the mention of his wife, who would rather eat a tennis racket than swing one at a ball. Well, you'll find something else. I hear Bel Air has some nice places. The irony was, even if Kevin won the lottery, he wouldn't move out of his trailer, which sat on 3 acres an hour outside the city. Farah and her husband had gone over there a few times for dinner and enjoyed delicacies like fried squirrel and fresh goose, while seated at a splintered picnic bench in their screened-in porch. Kevin's wife favored a decorating motif of florals and lace curtains, and had welcomed Farah with a warm hospitality she hadn't expected. Not that she'd thought the woman would be jealous or suspicious of their relationship. Farah, with her stubborn New Jersey accent, and Kevin, who swapped out his detective suit and shield for an adult softball league t-shirt and camouflage pants, were an unlikely match. No, her trepidation about Trish, and initially Kevin, had been based on her opinion of people who kept hunting guns on display and watched NASCAR on the weekends. She was happy to admit that concern had been unfounded. The door swung open, and a petite woman wearing a dark green pantsuit nodded at them with a strained smile. Please come in. Miss Kemp is waiting for you. Past a dramatic entranceway and water feature, Nora Kemp stood in the modern version of a formal living room, one with 30-foot-tall windows and a wall of blood-red roses. She was in a cream camisole and legging set that appeared to be cashmere, her feet bare, toenails painted a fire engine red that matched her hair. Farah reached her first and gave a short nod. Miss Kemp, I'm Detective Farah Anderson. This is Detective Kevin Mathis. We're with Beverly Hills PD.